Okay, we are recording. All right, guys, welcome to the team call. It is, gosh, I don't even know what day it is, Thursday, August 13th, and we're middle of the month. So this is, prime time to start kicking in the butt. If you haven't hit Success Club yet, just start nailing it hard, get your group set up, get your calendar, your month ready to go, and start talking to a lot of people. And, I'm already seeing a lot of people like crushing it so far. And with the Team Cup happening and everything, everybody's kind of tapped in, has that accountability. So, just keep working at it. We've got a few weeks left of the month, plenty of time to hit your goals. So I'm going to start off the call and just give a little bit of recognition for team volume. I'm going to be looking over here because my other computer's over here and I had to type it up over on this one. But I'm do volume recognition for last week, and we have like a lot of new coaches on our team and our whole downline. So I'm just going to give some shout outs to the new coaches and maybe just shout out where everybody is right now for Success Club points. And then I'm going to touch on the topic tonight about recruiting coaches and how to, when you're running your challenge groups, how to effectively get those people recruited as a coach, because it ends up being your challenge group participants that are going to make your best coaches. So we're going to kind of cover that really quickly before Zoom boots us off of here. So I'm going to start with the personal volume and where everybody is with that. Anybody that was 100 points and above, you'll get recognized for this past week, for the week of the 30th to the, gosh, I'm not even sure, just this last week. My dates are totally off. Okay, so at 100 points in the 100 range, Nicole Flowers, Jess Remley, Virginia Gilpin, Christopher Brute, Heidi Woodle, Ellie Price, Cheryl Vask, and Heather Thompson. In the 200s was Stacy Frith. In the 500s, Alicia Berger. In the 600s, Laura Sudbeck. So we had a lot of people having activity. That was probably about 90 PVs, but we'll once everybody hits the 100 range, we'll go with recognition from there. Okay, so new coaches. I want to give a shout out and welcome all these new coaches. So there's a Kayla Terry, Mariah Hintz, Jessica Galloway, Trey Porter, Tasha Huber, Annie Wilkowski, Andrea Reese, Holly Williams, Ruth Karen, Kaya Schroeder, Shanna Brewer, Michelle Holing, and David Jones. So those are our new coaches that were recruited within this last week, since about the 30th, 31st. So that's pretty exciting that we're like growing. I'm like seeing the numbers of our downline just jump. So it's crazy how much we're kind of booming now. So at about mid-month here, this is where some of our coaches are standing Success Club point-wise. Becky Amon has 2. We have Nicole Flowers at 2. Sherry Peaster at 1. Crystal Krager at 2. Jess Remley at 12. Wait. Hang on, guys. I'm reading the wrong numbers. Back up. Okay, here we go. That was last week. Sorry. Scratch back. Okay. Current Success Club points. Lisa Lifschultz 2. And Nicole Flowers 2. And we have Jess Remley at 2. Tasha Huber at 2. Stacy Frith at 5. Virginia Gilpin at 6. And we have Laura Sudbeck at 2. Cheryl Vask at 2. JC Voigt at 2. Anne Schnobrick at 2. Ellie Price 4. Amber Cox 4. My computer's probably bouncing around. Heidi Woodle 4. Annie Wilkowski 2. And we have Holly O'Hanlon at 2. Sarah Hines at 2. Heather Thompson 4. Lori Porter 1. Alicia Berger 2. And that is where we are right now, standing with current Success Club points. So keep rocking it, you guys. Everybody's showing up on the board, so that's really exciting. So congratulations on where you guys are at so far. Okay, quick, any announcements that we have in the back, just a reminder about the challenge packs that are happening right now. Size, the size Kickstart, and then the size with the refresh, I believe. The refresh pack is 140 with, refresh and Shakeology challenge pack is 140. And then you have the size Kickstart and Shakeology challenge pack, which is 180, normally 205, and then size and Shakeology, which is 140, normally 180. So I've seen a lot of people posting their size workouts, so that's really fun seeing everybody getting those out there, because there's a lot of buzz. Like, people are getting excited about that workout, and it's fun. I know you guys are having a blast with it. I'm having a blast with it. I'm fumbling all over the place, but I feel like I'm getting better. Gosh, I could be a Vikings cheerleader with this. And I actually know a girl who's a Vikings cheerleader, and she's like, yeah, the Vikes would take you. And I'm like, all right, let's bring it. I had to laugh. I'm like, yeah, let's pack up my whole entire family and go to Minnesota. Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, I had to kind of laugh at that. But it's a great one, you guys, to be talking about and putting out there and talking that program up. I have a challenge group running right now. I even have a gal who's in her 60s who's just plugging away at it. And it's like, it's for anybody, you know, it's just getting people out moving, and just don't discount anybody on this challenge pack in this program, because people are interested in it. So tap them into that kind of stuff. So that's the promo, and we've got the Team Cup going. So keep plugging away at Team Cup. Just get tight with your groups. You know, and just really hold each other accountable to that, because big things will happen. I know there's some fun prizes that they're giving away and all that jazz. So, so there. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of get to the meat of the call, because I know before too long they will kick me off of here and I will run out of time. But I really wanted to talk about challenge groups and identifying your coaches through the challenge groups. You know, you're going to have a lot of success. We all know that running challenge groups is like the meat of this business. That is where, you know, that's where everything happens. That's where people get results. That's where we're all being held accountable. We're having our own success. We're getting our results, and we're sharing it with people, you know, and that's what inspires everybody to want to be a part of what we're doing. You know, we're leading the lifestyle, and people are drawn into that. And we just happen to have the tools that, you know, are going to tap them into that and to get them the success and the goals achieved that they're looking to achieve. So challenge groups and getting the people in there and having the success is the best way to, you know, to find your leaders on your team, your up and coming new coaches who are going to be advocates for the business. So as a coach, it's up to you to identify who these challengers are and who's seeing the success with their weight loss, and, you know, just make sure they're having a really great overall experience in the group. And typically the challengers that are going to thrive in these groups, you know, are going to thrive as a coach. And I wanted to kind of cover some ways how you can identify who these coaches are. These are the coaches that, or the challengers that are going to appear to be great coaches, are going to be the ones that are posting daily. They're going to be active. They're going to be sharing their food. They're going to be sharing their workout. They're going to be putting motivation out there. You're also going to see them start to post stuff about their experience on their newsfeed. You know, they're going to share, with their kids working out. You know, they're having fun with their kids, and they start to show signs of things that we're already doing. And, you know, it's just because they're excited and they want to share what they're doing. You know, and you listen to kind of the feedback they're giving you. Are they telling you that they're loving the group and they're loving this journey? Are they sharing their excitement? I mean, that's one of the funnest things is all the light bulbs that are going off. Like, I'm experiencing that in my current group. There's a few of them that are posting that they're excited about the energy that they're having gained just in 4 days, not even 4 days, like 3 days. A gal emailed me the other day and she's like, wow, this is crazy. where is this coming from? So they're excited about it. Are they the ones that they're the ones that are encouraging the other challengers, and they're commenting and building relationships with the other ladies in the group. And some of them are showing signs of that leadership role. So those are the kind of key things that you kind of want to look for with your participants, to know that those are the people that you can approach about becoming a coach. Okay, so when it comes to, hopefully my connection is okay. I'm getting notifications saying it's unstable, so I'm hoping I'm okay. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so when you're approaching these potential coaches, it's up to you guys to approach these potential people in your groups. And I really believe that, approaching people that are in your groups over random people that don't know anything about Beachbody, or, have no fitness experience, the people that you approach about it over random people it's the best way to get them into this opportunity, because you want to work with people who are going to kind of grasp and understand the Beachbody challenge, going through a challenge group, and just kind of understanding the fitness culture, in this family that we've kind of created. And it's about 9 times out of 10 that you recruit a coach that's never had experience in fitness, or kind of what it is we're about. And if they haven't experienced that challenge group, which is the thing that we use to build our business, they're going to come in pretty blindsided and clueless. And it's going to be a lot more difficult for them, to kind of discover how it all operates. So you want to get people through a challenge group and kind of understanding how it all works. And as their coach and leader, showing them the ropes as you go. So the challengers are going to come out of this challenge with a really good understanding as to how this all works, and how we do it, and how to run one. And it's going to take a lot of, guesswork and pressure off of them to start recruiting people into your group or to running their own group. And these challengers that are in the group, they make the best coaches because they love Shakeology. You guys have all been through a challenge group. You guys fell in love with it too. They're going to fall in love with it just like we did, and they're going to be personally invested in Beachbody, and they're going to have the result, and they're going to have a story to share, that they went through this with a group of ladies, and they're going to have their starting point and say, this is where I was and this is where I come from, and they're coming into this in the groups, and they're coming into it for the right reasons, because they had the success, and now they want to spread that to other people. That's how it happened for you guys too. It's like you went through this process, and you felt, how you felt when you went through your transformation, and how amazing everything changed. And you just want nothing more than to share that with other people, whatever it is, however you can help, and that's a reason why these people coming into our groups, they're in it for the good reasons. And then they just so happen to be able to be tapped into an income earning potential along the way, which is a bonus that can turn into a pretty big bonus. So this, I kind of wanted to share with you guys next kind of about, the formula that I've kind of followed, from day one, since becoming a coach. So you want to lead by example. These are all the standard kind of things. You lead by example. You're going to be a product of the product, doing your workouts, drinking Shakeology. You're going to share what you're doing with people on your social media. You have to be visible so people know what it is you're doing, and they can get inspired and build that trust with you. You're consistently going to be adding people to your network via social media, whatever platform it is that you choose. You constantly want to be adding new people. So you always have somebody to invite to a challenge group, because after a while, people on your friends list, that's your warm market, they're going to have seen it all, and you need new eyes on you, new people that you can invite and help. You have to invite as many people as you feel comfortable inviting consistently every day to a challenge group, to a sneak peek, to a free 5-day clean eating group, whatever it is we have coming up on the calendar. You want to be executing a solid and successful challenge group every month. You want to help challengers fall in love with our culture, with the Beachbody culture, with our team culture, through daily challenges and your posts. And you want to identify those leaders in your challenge groups, those that are having a transformation. I approach them about the opportunity. I invite them to our team sneak peeks that we have once a month. And I send them, videos to check out on what the opportunity is all about. And I get them signed up as a coach, whether it's for, they just want to save a little money on Shakeology or the programs for the discount, or if they want to work the business. So we all know I started out as a discount coach, and I just kind of learned as I went. I worked on my own personal journey, just like your challengers do. They're working on it, and they're kind of learning. They get a part of our culture. They get on team calls like this, and they start kind of getting curious and learning, little bits as you go. And then it kind of turns into, it spirals into something bigger from there. So, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, you're going to help your coaches duplicate the same kind of process, everything that you do on a daily basis, and if you do this kind of stuff, you guys, and you're recruiting people from your challenge groups, you're going to build a diamond business. If you consistently do these daily tasks and are constantly running groups, you're going to build a diamond business that's going to have some crazy good income potential. It's just going to kind of happen. The more people that are falling in love with Beachbody, and you bring them on board and show them how to do exactly what you're doing, it's going to grow. Okay. So I want to kind of just go quickly over kind of the approach that I have when I'm identifying these coaches, and, kind of week by week how this looks for me in a group. So once you've identified those coaches, you kind of want to groom them for the opportunity. Okay. You're going to work closer with them in the challenge group, ask them questions about how they're doing. You should be able to identify some of those people probably within the first week of the challenge. I know you all see them, they're crazy excited and posting, and those people, we all have them. They just kind of stand out. So you want to start talking about that opportunity to them within that first week. So week one, reach out to them and let them know that you appreciate their leadership, and just kind of recognize them in the group as a great supporter, as a great mentor and kind of a leader, and just let them know that you see them as that kind of person, so that they start feeling that, and they start feeling, seeing that in themselves. Ask them to keep helping you, and encouraging other challengers, because they all appreciate their support. So I kind of, encourage a little bit, nudge them a little bit in that direction with the leadership within the group, just by helping other people in the group. So by week 2, I'll private message them and ask them if they could see themselves drinking Shakeology beyond that first 30 days. You have that challenge pack in your first 30 days. You can either cancel it or continue on with it. So I ask them if they see, if they're enjoying it and if they want to go on. And I talk to them about how they're mixing it, and, if they've shared it with anybody, shared that they're drinking Shakeology and how it's affecting them and what it's doing to them, physically, emotionally, everything that they're doing in the challenge group. So I ask them, if they'd be willing, if they're sharing that, and if they can see themselves going beyond. Let's see, week 3, I'll go to week 3. I will invite kind of my challengers through weekly challenges. Everybody kind of has the mini challenges within the challenge, and I'll invite them to start kind of sharing bits and pieces of their transformation and what they're doing in the challenge group to their newsfeed, and challenge them and encourage them to get their friends kind of involved, and tell them about a good recipe they just tried, and encourage them, their following, to try something new, and sharing some healthy tips that they're learning on their newsfeed with their Facebook following or whatever social media platform they're on. So I kind of encourage them in week 3 to start doing that. And by week 4, that's when, you're getting ready to close your challenge. If you're running a 4-week challenge, by then you're going to approach them, because this is the end. You're going to throw out that phrase that you always hear Janelle Summers saying, and everybody, talks about how you need to just put it out there. Have you ever considered ... Have you ever considered doing it, what it is I do as a coach? Have you ever considered, running a challenge group like this with me? I can show you exactly how I'm doing it. Have you ever considered, inviting your family or friends to do what you're doing and get them healthy and on board with this journey? That kind of stuff. And it's a really non-threatening question, and it's open for them to think about it and say, I haven't considered it, or maybe I should consider it. It plants that seed with them, whether or not they're ready to say yes or not. You just don't know, but you can't be the judge and say, I can't ask them that, because you're really depriving them of something really special if you don't ask. It's up to them to decide whether it's for them or not. So always ask them that question if they've ever considered doing it, and maybe by this time, some of them have already asked you about coaching. If they haven't, then I do ask. But sometimes they're ready by then to, ask questions about what it is I'm doing. So I'll invite them to a sneak peek, or let them know when my next upcoming sneak peek is. So yeah, and once I do, I get them in there and I get their questions answered, and I have a little bit more one-on-one stuff, and I have some recordings, What is Coaching recordings that I have saved that I will pass on to them and have them listen to as well. So that really kind of helps with answering their questions. So, it's just like you let that kind of stuff do the talking. And when it comes to this, I know a lot of you newer coaches, or a lot of you are afraid to start getting into that with new coaches and talking to them about the opportunity. And I want to reassure you that that's what I'm here for too. If you're not 100% confident in sharing, and you need me to help step in as a third party, or, talk to them, or share, you can share your conversation between you and them with me, and what kind of questions they have. And I can tell you exactly how I would answer them before you go ahead and answer. So that way it's a smooth transition, and nothing ever comes off salesy, and it just comes off real, raw, authentic, and, giving them a positive experience, leading into this opportunity. So yeah, always, if you come out of challenge groups, I have a calendar set up, and I will definitely share a video that I did, and it will give you an idea how to set up your month as a coach, leading into like free groups, into a challenge group, to a sneak peek group. Because ultimately, like, I always run a sneak peek group, and I always will encourage you guys to drop your upcoming potential customers into those groups. But ultimately, down the road, I would love to see you guys either helping me lead one, or just taking the reins and running with it and leading one. I have videos and information I can pass on to you that you can duplicate or use mine, and that will help making that transition from your challenge group participants to a coach easier when they get tapped into that information. So yeah, that's kind of what I have that I wanted to share with you guys before I get cut off on how to, transition those coaches and those customers into coaches, because that is the ultimate way, you guys. All of you guys have been a challenger at one point, and you're all thriving and doing amazing things. And we actually have a new coach on the call tonight, Mariah. And I know, same thing. And she's actually a fitness professional. So she knows her stuff already. So it's going to be exciting to see her go through that as well. But that's where the bread and butter is. It's getting people those results, supporting them, getting them into the culture, and then just getting them into a part of what we're doing. It's really an easy transition. Just I know a lot of people are scared to approach somebody else about the opportunity just because you're not confident, but you guys know in your bones how much you love this. You're in this. You guys are all still here for a reason, because because it's positive, it's motivating. Everybody that's a part of this is incredible. You know, why would we not want to share that with other people and get them involved in this? It's just I can't imagine, you know. And like I tell everybody, if they tell me no, welcome the no's. I tell you, don't be afraid of the no's. You're going to hear 1,000 million of them in your life, especially in this business. And it can be scary and it can be hard, you know, to hear no's, but welcome it, because it plants a seed, you know, and it gets them really thinking. And the more they see you out there doing these groups and putting that positive energy and vibe out there, the more they're going to want to be a part of what you're doing. You know, everybody wants to be a part of something. And this is something so real, you guys. I mean, we've all kind of experienced it, and it's incredible. Like, I can't imagine where my life would be without Beachbody right now. I would be a really upset, depressed, broken person and non-confident. There's, like I've told many of you, there's no way 5 years ago I'd be able to sit in front of all you ladies in this team and be able to share this kind of passion, you know, about this. I've never been passionate about anything in my life until this came into my lap. And I love it to my bones. I have a vision. I see this team going so far and everybody achieving everything that they want to achieve with this opportunity. And I can see it in all of you. You know, you're all hard workers. You all, you know, have a passion to help other people. And it's so exciting for me to hear you guys talk about the people you're helping, to see on your Facebook pages the people that are commenting on your pages like, God, you are so inspiring. You know, thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you for sharing that, because that really, I needed to hear that today. That's why we do this, you guys, because we need to put that out to other people. We need to, you know, put on our strong face. You know, we're not always strong people. You know, we're human like everybody else, but we put on that good face because everybody needs that positivity. We want to cut out the negative and show people the positive. So that's kind of what I had tonight, you guys. And I hope that you guys take your challenge groups and start digging in and identifying those people and getting them on board with this team with us, because we need more rock stars. We have so many more people to reach out and help, you guys. And the only way we can do that is if we keep growing as a team and we keep inviting people to doing what we're doing. So with that, I'm proud of all you guys and what we're doing this week. And I look forward to chatting again next week. And I don't know if any of you, I have 7 minutes, so I don't know if any of you guys have any questions. You can feel free to unmute, shoot any questions at all. I always like to kind of leave that option open if there's time. I'm thinking if there's anything else I needed to add. Otherwise that is all I have. No questions? All right. I'm going to stop recording.